4 seeds who began this playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from a strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Laissez le bon temps rouler. We are ready to let the good times roll in New Orleans tonight, the site of this year's national championship game. As we see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the San Diego State Aztecs, taking on last year's national champions, the Army Black Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champions. Kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Bringing it out, it's McClellan. He's brought down to the 27-yard line. This return. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. To the air, it's Knight. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking deep downfield to the left. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Chris, a big part of the reason they're playing in this national championship is they're an aggressive offense. They didn't hit this one, but I love the idea, and I think it sends a clear message that this defense better be ready to defend the long ball.
The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. Lets it go quickly. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Looking for a gap. It's Robinson.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up for this offense. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. First down and more. He's still running. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Aztecs are in the red zone. They give it to the receiver on a jet sweep. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, I love to see a defense that's prepared for anything. The offense here tries that jet sweep and quickly found out that going side to side is tricky against this defense and this speed they have.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. He keeps it on the design run. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Scanning the field, it's Dickey. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State. They strike first in this national title bout.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's McClellan. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And here comes the Army offense onto the field now. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Going backwards to open up this series, 2nd down and 16 now. Looking to scramble. It's the grab. It's Moulton. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Grab down the middle. It's Mays. The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Breaking free at midfield. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. And the Black Knights come to the line in the hurry-up.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, it's Knight. Defense is coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Ball handed to the running back. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24. And the Black Knights are moving quickly down the field.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is
has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Army, as they answer with their first score of this title game. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The San Diego State offense back out there. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. The game is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Gives it to the back. Has the first down and more. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Looking downfield, it's Dickey. Caught near the sideline. It's Hill.
The back catches it on this play. To me, he almost looks like a wide receiver on the design. A little toe tap at the end. He's definitely been practicing that technique during practice.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
They'll kick it away here. He's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Here's the second down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. And the Black Knights come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Back to pass. It's Taylor. On the run, he'll let it go. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Touchdown, Black Knights. That's how you finish a play.
Well, there you go. That's the advantage of having a mobile quarterback on full display right here. He breaks away from the pocket, uses his speed to threaten the defense, and then eyes his target and delivers a strike for a touchdown.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Robinson. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Great catch over the middle. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. And Kirk, it's Army in the lead here. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the grab. It's Williams. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Breaks an open space. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. And the Aztecs look to keep this drive moving.
That's going to be enough for the first down, and just as you'd expect, here comes that up-tempo approach by this offense. The defense is aware that this is something they do. Let's see how well they defend it.
So second down after the incompletion. Back to throw. It's Dickey. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. That's caught. It's Torres. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39. The Aztecs come up to the line in a hurry-up. He'll hand it off. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the second down incompletion, we'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
So here they come on fourth and long, trying to overcome that crucial sack on third down. This won't be easy. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's running out of time here. Oh, no, trapping back there. A fourth down stop and a sack, no less.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
We'll start the drive with a quick throw to the right. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down after that previous play.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Gets some space around the 30. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Army. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Aztecs offense back on the field now. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He breaks free. As the first down is still going. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Aztecs.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Bringing it out, it's McClellan. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Offense comes back out onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Knight. On the move now. He gets loose. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. Breaks into the clear. That's him. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Black Knights.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
San Diego State, 14.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Play action here on first down. He escapes the pocket. Finds his man. It's Torres. Oh, and he's ruled down right there. They lose yardage on that play.
The offense tried to catch the defense napping by getting the ball to the big tight end, but they weren't fooled at all.
It went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Grab behind the line, it's Robinson. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. And the Aztecs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. To throw, it's Dickey. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. The Aztecs will line up on 1st and 10. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Looking to throw it again. Catch made on the out route. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Dickey. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. QB keeper all the way. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And the Black Knights hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's looking deep here. The ball is picked off. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out his scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend, and it's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The pass is intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it back. And he steps out of bounds after the great hit. Solid return to set up his offense.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before that. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Army.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. You're talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the PAT, it's a 3-touchdown lead, 35-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break.
14.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. To the air, it's Dickey. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
San Diego State, 14.
The Black Knights will kick this away to start the second half. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. The San Diego State offense on the field now. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Fire to the right side, complete. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Getting set, here's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pulls it in. It's Grant. Breaking tackles and going. He has first down yardage at the 46. And the Aztecs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40. The Aztecs with first and 10 here.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read.
And here comes a deep shot. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Oh, I know this quarterback loves to take this shot downfield on the go route. Not able to connect this time, but you can guarantee this offense will look for those quick shot opportunities again.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Scanning the field. It's Dickey. Pulls it in. It's Williams. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. And the Aztecs will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21. The offense will set up on first and 10.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
The Aztecs move into the red zone. second down, we're going to throw it. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Throwing for his running back. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now first and goal. And the Aztecs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, San Diego State. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And the PAT is good. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's McClellan. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. Takes the handoff. It's Moulton. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. Looking to pass. It's Taylor. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. The back's got it. He's got the first and still going. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incompletion in first half makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Moulton. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That's caught. It's Booth. He's in the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Black Knights. And they get set now to try the PAT.
Now this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about their running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Army, 42, San Diego State.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw to the left side. What a catch! They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. The Aztecs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. To To throw, it's Dickey. Bringing pressure. The sure hands, it's Hill. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
But it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Complete to the running back, but can he get there? He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. First down, looking for more now. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Army. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
San Diego State, 21.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Ball handed off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Looking to pass. It's Taylor. That's reeled in. It's Booth. Touchdown, Black Knights. This offense is still clicking. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. San Diego State offense back out there. Remember, last time they were going on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. That one's incomplete. An interesting first down call, but it doesn't work.
Who doesn't love an old-fashioned flea flicker? The defense sees run. They come flying down to make the tackle right as the receivers run right past them.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And this one is caught. That's a big hit at the end, but he earned a fresh set of downs. And the Aztecs come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Looking to throw. It's Dickey. Caught over the middle. It's Graham. Second down after that short completion. Looking to chuck it again. Graham down the middle. It's Graham. Third down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Well, Chris, the struggles continue for this quarterback in this offense, just not quite able to find the rhythm. Now we got a fourth down. You're down multiple scores, and the time is really becoming a factor.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for the wide out. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He drops back in the gun. Looking for 6. Intercepted in the end zone. Breaks into the open. He's at the 50. At the 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Army. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
San Diego State, 21.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. He's got room to run. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
On the attempted trickery, backfires, and now it's fourth down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. The Aztecs will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away. It's a fake. The up man has it. Breaking tackles. That fooled absolutely no one. They were all over that.
Oh, wow, Chris. notice, the return unit was ready for that one. We talk a lot about the importance of special teams, and it shows up right here. A nice fake call, but they were ready for it. And they did a great job of sniffing it out and preventing the first.
And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
What makes a really good counterplay is selling it to the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Give it to the big fullback here.
What a stop by this defense here on 3rd down and goal. They've been put in a very tough situation. In 3 straight plays, they've stepped up. Now, a big decision for the head coach for the offense. What is he going to do here after those 3 plays? Is he still going to try to get this touchdown?
They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on 4th down.